I've been in this queue for so long. Oh, big ass stretch. I've just been on my phone, Instagram, Facebook, wasting my day away trying to make this video for you guys, trying to just play some Isle. It's happening. All right, nobody freak out. It's happening. All right, guys. Welcome to a very odd intro to the J72 Gaming channel. My name is Jacob, guys. You can just call me Jay here. Finally, I got into a server. The video I posted just before this is a little bit of a joke video, but go check that out if you'd like to see the experience that I had trying to get into a server today. Very frustrating, but you guys know what you clicked on. This is going to be the Ceratosaurus experience here in the Isle. I'm very excited to try this guy. It's the last creature I have to play. I've played all the creatures in this game, but I have yet to play this guy, which is going to be a bit of a challenge, I believe. I'm on NA6, which is like the only server with the queue. Apparently, I didn't even know that existed until today, so that's a thing. Let me customize this guy, and let's get a cool Ceratosaurus, and then we can dive in, check out its diets, check out what the life's about, and just try to get to full adult, because I think it's a likely chance that we're going to die today. All right, guys, went with this skin. I think it's pretty sick, honestly. It's got orange on the male display, and I went with some orange underbelly, eyes, and body, but then I lowered the brightness and desaturated some of them a little bit to kind of give it more of a grayish, dark orange underbelly. But I think it's cool. If we do make it to adult, that's going to pop. That's going to be an aggressive-looking Ceratosaurus. But, let's shrink all the way down here. Oh, we're very orange to begin with. That's not the greatest camo. Okay, looks like we've got to get to about adolescence or so, just under halfway before we lose all that bright orange. Okay, a little terrifying, but we'll give it a shot, right? Now, for this guy, I do think I need to spend the good, first half of his life pretty safe. So I want to avoid this area, the northwest, and I want to avoid the center. The problem is, the Ceratosaurus, we need to get kills. We need to hunt AI, and we need to eat corpses. And those two areas on the map are, almost the only two places that actually have AI, right? Down here in the swamp, we could probably find frogs, and south of the swamp, there might be a few AIs. I haven't checked on that too much, like goats and boars and stuff like that. I know most of them are in this area right here. Oh, the Isle crashed after I just spent all that time waiting in queue. Come on. Alright, guys, screw it. Honestly, I'm so tired of waiting in the queue or not being able to get into an NA server with good ping. I just hopped on a European server, so we're going to have bad ping. It's just the way it is. Sorry to sound frustrated, but getting onto a server in the Isle Evrima is horrible. It's horrendous. They really need to add either more servers, stabilize them more, give them all queues. I don't know. It's driving me nuts. It's the main reason why I actually don't make that many IO videos. I love this game, and I do want to make more videos, but getting onto a server with good ping for the West Coast NA anytime between noon and midnight is virtually impossible sometimes. I've spent the past hour just trying to get onto a server, and then you saw it crash. So anyway, not to throw this annoyance at you guys, but it's the part of the Isle experience, right? It's pretty bad in that regard, and they really need to figure it out. Anyway, as I was saying before my game crashed, I think I'm going to try to avoid these two areas, but I do want to be close to them in case I need to run over there for some kills. The Ceratosaurus can eat, rotting corpses, so any type of kill that I can find is going to be good. So I think I'm going to spawn in the south. I'm going to try to go west over here. This area over here does have some AI, and it seems to be more quieter, from my experience, than some of the other areas. And I can also go kind of on the south side of center here, which is also not super populated. So we're going to dive in here and hope for the best. Okay, we spawn in the dead of night. Very, very, very dead of night. You can see my ping is a great 150, so that should be super fun when we get to it. Hopefully it's not too big of an issue, but I do think it's going to affect combat with players, so it's what it is, right? It's what it is. But yeah, let's hold on, let's start sniffing. That's south. We need to head west. Looks like I spawned kind of in the rocks that are kind of just next to center, that river. Oh man, we feel so slow. Brutal. But yeah, let's start heading a little bit west and try to get out into the safety area. Dang, so this is my first time playing the Ceratosaurus. I've come across a few of them, you know, while playing the Galley and the Troodon and the Bipiosaurus, and even flying around this as the Pteranodon since this came out. I knew these guys were slow, but yo, this is like really slow. This might genuinely be one of the hardest creatures to get to full adult, to be honest. Obviously, once you get to full adult, you're like the new apex in the game, right? Like you can take on even a Carno player. Well, I mean, I guess you can't take on a Stego too easily, and you can't really take on the Deinosuchus, so you're one of the apexes, I should say. But yeah, I almost didn't realize how absolutely slow they are. Alright, all this is really gonna mean is we have to be even safer than than usual, you know what I mean? Like, super safe. You can see out over there so many corpses that we can sniff, but that is the Northwest, right? So that's the place where I knew things would be. Oh, we got Utah south of us. Ooh, that's a little scary. Okay, well, I do need food, so we're gonna have to brave this open area here. Hopefully, you know, it's nighttime, so hopefully people won't see us too much. Now, I'm hoping to come across like a boar, a chicken, maybe a deer, a goat, something like that. Let's see what our preferred food is, too. We've got Tonatopaki, other Ceratos. Okay, so it is going to be a cannibalistic creature. Carnos, Dinos, Omniraptors, Troodons, Stegos, Bipes, Dryos, and Deer. Okay, so literally all the players, all the playable characters, pretty much, and then Deer. Okay. Deer is unfortunate because it does exist, right? But I feel like boars and chickens are a little bit more common to find. So finding our actual diet might be pretty tough, if I'm honest. But I'm gonna book it over to this area. I do know deer spawn kind of by the river. So yeah, let's head on that way and hope for the best, right? At least one thing's pretty nice about these guys already, and that the my stamina when a little baby here is fairly good. I mean, to be fair, this is pretty consistent across all juveniles, with the exception of like Pteranodon. Pteranodon's got pretty low stam when it's a baby. But I've been sprinting since we spawned over there on the other side of that plains, and my stamina has barely gone down, which is sick. You know, I'm also kind of worried when we do find this deer. I hope it's not faster than us. Ooh, I think I just heard the deer. In fact, I know I just heard the deer. Let's go find it. It's been a while since I played a true carnivore. I almost forgot that you can sniff while walking, which is huge. Something you cannot do on, say, like Pteranodon. Well, I guess you could sniff on Pteranodon while you're flying, but you can't really do it on any of the herbivores. Oh, what the heck? I got super turned around. I made it to the ocean. Wow. The nighttime really messed with me. Okay, well, if we're here, I guess I can go eat just to get food in my belly. I can go find a sea turtle, because I know that they're over here. Let's go do that just because we're here. I'm gonna be honest, it's not very often that I get kind of turned around on this map. I headed to the rock structure that I assumed was kind of where Pocket Pool used to be, right? And that was not the right rock feature. Now, this area with all these sea turtles that I'm going to is almost guaranteed to have sea turtles. It's really nice. I'll point it out to you guys when we get there. The problem about that is it's a pretty big hotspot for pteranodons who know the same information as I do about these spawning sea turtles. So I'm going to be careful. Pteranodon, like a fully adult one that knows what it's doing, could probably kill me. But I'd have to let them, kind of. I'd have to like really mess up, and I'm sure I could still kill them in a few shots, right? Even as a baby Cerato here, they're still a Pteranodon. Also, guys, I don't know how much longer this video is going to be than some of the other videos, but I'm expecting it to be about an hour or so. You obviously can see how long it is. I don't know, because you guys are from the future. But I foresee it being a little bit longer. The longer it takes to grow a creature, the longer the videos are going to be. So, you know, sit back, kick back, strap in. Although I guess if the video is only like 30 minutes, I'm probably going to die. So, spoiler on that. Oh boy, and there's the ping, shooting up to 300. That, my friends, is why I was complaining in the beginning, trying to find one with low ping, because this sucks. Nobody enjoys this. You don't like watching it. I don't like playing it. But I can't get into another server with lower ping. I just can't. Although I guess it's better to say I can. It just kicked me, and I don't want to wait another half hour to get into the only server with a, oh my god, the only server with a queue. I guess the good news is, if we come across anyone who's trying to kill us, I can just do a lot of turns, and my ping's going to be bad, so I'm going to be that rubber bandy guy who nobody else can attack. Can't connect attacks to. Oh my gosh, though, 374 ping. Jeez. It's the Isle Evrima experience. You either deal with ping, or you deal with not being able to get into a server, which means you deal with ping. Also, sorry if I feel kind of complainy today, guys. You know I'm usually upbeat. Just getting into a server, it really is so frustrating. There has been many days where I sit down to record the Isle. I have a plan, right? I'm like, I'm going to record the Ceratosaurus today, and this is specifically true for the Ceratosaurus. I've tried 3 or 4 times to sit down to play the Ceratosaurus and could not get into a server, or had, you know, what you're watching right now, ping issues. And I just said, screw it. I just closed the app, and closed the game, and loaded up Path of Titans, because Path of Titans never fails to load me into a server. Ever. Now, it does have a lot of server resets. That's fun. That's annoying. But it gets me in every time, without a doubt, no problem. And that matters, guys. That really does matter for a video game. So, Evrima's been fixing a lot with the gameplay, but they still have a lot to do. I do feel bad for posting this, though, because it's going to look bad. And I'm probably going to talk about ping the entire time. So, apologies, but hey, don't blame me. Blame Evrima. We might not even make it to the area I'm heading, guys. It should just be down below the cliffs here. But you can see I'm already hurting. So if I do die, I don't know. Maybe I will wait in that queue again. Give you guys a proper video. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up and he's dead. Alright, let's go find a better server. Oh boy, okay. After that crash, I had actually jumped into a really bad server with bad ping, just to be like, let's just do that server, guys, and the ping was so bad that I couldn't really walk around and ended up dying. And then I had to sit in the server queue again for this NA6. Anyway, it's been like 45 minutes since that last cut, so very frustrating, but let's get on with the episode, shall we? As I think I was saying 40 minutes ago, is I'm going to avoid this area, and I'm going to avoid this area, which do have a lot of people, but I actually think the best plan is I'm going to spawn here. Since I did load into last server, I looked at the diet for the Ceratosaurus here, and I will show you guys. You can see it is a bunch of playable characters, right? Tenno, Pachy, other Ceratos, so we got Cannibalism, Dinos, Omniraptors, Troodons, Dryos, Stegos, and Bipedosauruses. However, deer is our only actual AI creature that we can go for. So let's go ahead and run out over to this area in the south here, because I do know deer spawn here, and I do think this is going to be a little bit more of a quiet area. Also, side note, just for my own sanity, so glad that I'm down at 40 ping. The last server that I know I cut the footage out because you guys don't need to see me waffling around for 40 minutes or whatever that was. The server ping in the last one was like 160, and it kept jumping up to 370. Ugh, terrible. So this place will do good. Hopefully we don't we don't get any more disconnects, and we can actually have an episode here. So I do think growing this guy is going to be extremely difficult, all things considered, guys. We're very, very slow for how small we are. Usually when you're this tiny, you're pretty quick, right? They give the juveniles a little bit more speed. But yes, Sarah here is real tiny, and is probably, alongside Dinosuchus, is probably going to be one of the hardest creatures in this game to grow to full adult. So I'm pretty much expecting us to die today. We'll see what happens, right? I'm going to try to play extra safe, but finding food while staying safe and not dying is going to be quite a challenge, specifically because now that there's Troodons running around. Oh, hello, frog. Come here. Oh my god, we're slower than a frog. That thing is so fast. Look at him go. He's gone. He's out of here. I don't even know where he is. Jeez. Okay. But as I was saying, Troodon players can easily kill a tiny juvenile Ceratosaurus. So, yeah, we're gonna be in trouble for a while. I think I'm a little concerned. Okay, I came here to this river crossing though because usually when I come through here, I see deer, and deer are on our diets. So let's see if we can find this deer spawn. Oh, yeah, look right there. Did somebody already kill it? We have our diet directly ahead. Let's see what we got here. Okay, it looks like it's actually in the water. So unfortunately, unless it's on the other shore, this might be a dead Bipiosaurus. Not really sure. Let's take the risk of crossing. Huh. Swim, little Cerato. If there's a Deinosuchus chilling in here, props to him, because I'm up above the waterfall. So, please don't get me. I just spawned. Okay. Okay, it's up here. Ah! Oh, no, that's a rock. Okay, we're getting closer. It actually is, like, up around... up here. What is it? What are you? I don't even know. Little... Omniraptor? Packy? Something? I don't know. Somebody died here somehow. Maybe died of starvation. Another juvenile. But hey, this works for me. I'm happy. Oh, we're getting the S diet. Okay, once I fill up on my food, I'll double check what this could possibly be. Okay, our young Sarah has filled his belly. Let's take one more bite here, and we're full. So this guy, let's see, gives the S diet. So it's Troodon, Omniraptor, Dino, or Carno. So yeah, honestly, it could be any of those three theropods. I'm not really sure. Honestly, kind of looks like an Omniraptor corpse. Okay, but we are full, so now I am going to try to be safe for a while until we get hungry again. I want to grow as big as possible in safety. So not to like play the Isle Bush game, but I might be playing the Isle Bush game. I do know that this area just west of this like central river is actually relatively safe. That's what I was saying when I was picking my spawn spot, right? It's out over here should be safer than pretty much anywhere else. So I'm gonna go kind of hang out over here. We're gonna be close enough to the water when we need it, and I think I'll just kind of kick back. I mean, I've already been sitting waiting 40 minutes in the queue, right? So go ahead and sit over here again and get some growth. We should be growing. Yeah, we have perfect diet, so we're growing as fast as possible, which is great. And I'm just gonna kind of kick it over here. It's safe, it's quiet. Up this hill should be really good. A lot of people do spawn in this area, so I do gotta kind of keep an eye out for that. But as long as I'm quiet and kind of sitting up here in the hills, we should be pretty good. Yeah, I think up in here should be perfect for us to call our own little spot for a bit. We can also kind of get up on a cliff and be able to kind of look down. Actually, I see my spot right up there by that tree. Should be perfect. Yeah, this spot right up here. Oh, can I get up there? Come on, little guy. Yes, right here. Perfect. Yeah, we've got some plants we can hide under. We've got some views so we can see people coming. Okay. This is the part of the video where I'm going to sit for a good, I don't know, however long it takes until I get thirsty. Then we'll probably go out and looking for food. But let's try to get as much growth as possible. We are currently 16%. I'll bring you guys back in next time anything happens. Alright, guys. Nighttime has fallen. We're now 22%, so just a clean 6-7 extra percent sitting here, which is nice. I have been hearing a few Bipiosaurus as well as Troodons just off to the right where we gotta go drink. But I want to, instead of like waiting till I'm really thirsty and then like going over there and it being dangerous, I want to be ahead of the game, right? So my meters are just above half. I think that's a good time to kind of safely start getting out back into the world. And yeah, let's go try to get water first, and then yeah, then I'm gonna start sniffing around and see if we can fill our belly again. I think I wanna still kind of hang out in this area. We might really just live out over here for a bit. Because yeah, like I was saying earlier, I do think it's going to be the safest place, and this guy's going to be really difficult, so I can't really be, go into the cool areas to kind of like show you guys other creatures and whatnot. I'm really going to have to stay safe until we're bigger, and then we can kind of start going, wherever the heck we want to. I'm also deathly afraid that either my computer's going to crash, my computer's going to overheat, which it's been doing recently. I need to get new coolants, I guess, which is annoying for how much money I already spent on my coolant system. I just gotta get more fans, I think. But yeah, if this crashes, I'm gonna have to, spend the whole time in the queue again, which took like 40 minutes, so let's cross our fingers, right? Alright, sniffing around, I do see S, which again was either Troodon, Omni, Dino, or Carno, so probably a Troodon body if I had to guess. Since I did hear Troodons over here, maybe the Bipes and the Troodons got into a bit of a tussle. But here's the water. Approaching it carefully because this is kind of a popular crossing spot, if I'm fully honest. Let's drink while we can. I'm not afraid of... I'm holding my breath here. I'm not afraid of Deinosuchuses, but there could, I guess, be a small Deinosuchus in this area. Let's just quickly fill up. I want to do snack time, but it's not the proper time for the video. Okay, we're gonna cross. Look how shallow it is too right here. Like I can pretty much walk the whole way, which is sick. All right, let's cross and try to find that S diet, which should be what, just over here. Let's sniff around a bit. Where did that go? Over there. Okay, like up the hill. Although actually, the 3 dots will be better for me right now, since we do have 2 S's already. So let's go over here to this and see if we can get this one. Which honestly, from this angle, might be the same corpse that I ate earlier. Yeah, I gotta cross it. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the same corpse that I ate in the beginning, which is interesting because in the beginning I got S diet, but I did eat the 3 dots, which is questionable. I don't really understand how that happened. Okay, here's the corpse, whatever it is. Should be right here. Is this the same guy? Yeah, this seems to be kind of the same spot. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll fill up on this. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm eating this. It says it's the 3 dots, but my 3 dots aren't actually going up. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Okay, but I think we're safe for another 10, 15, 20 minutes if I can just find somewhere to hide. Let's go hide up in the hills over here. You can actually kind of see my skin. The black is starting to come through, so that's exciting. Like I said, we do have to be a little bit like sub-adult. I think it was like, what, 20-30% grown, and then my bright orange will disappear. So that's cool, and then I'll be camouflaged for a little bit longer until I'm big enough, right? And then my actual like orange male display will come out. Okay, I think I found a nice little spot here on this rock. We'll kind of hang out right here by this tree. Should be safe enough, but that gives us some vision out into the openness again, out into the plain, so I can see if any big things are running by. There are definitely Troodons flying by, but they won't see me. Okay, 27%. We're gonna sit in the bush again, play the good old Isle bush game. You guys know how it goes until we're, again, a little bit bigger, until I'm not too worried about everything. Because I don't want to come across a pack of Troodons. I don't want to come across, a few Carnos that'll hunt me down, or a bunch of Utahs. There's a lot that can kill us while we're small, so kind of got to do what we got to do to survive, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, it is time to do round 2 of filling up on Thurston Hunger. Like I said last time, I like to go right before I'm really hungry and thirsty. We are at 34%. You can kind of see that the black dots are kind of taking up the whole body now, which is sick. And about a minute ago, I just heard a big Utah cry over there, so I'm a little worried because that's kind of where we need to go. If we go off this way, we're going to be way too close to the Central River. Although I guess, actually, Yeah, now that I think about it, let's head on over to the Arches River to avoid that Utah. Or sorry, Omniraptor. I'm going to be saying that for the rest of my life. Yeah, let's head on over to the Arch River. Lot less likely to see people over there compared to, honestly, the Central River and even where we were drinking water earlier. Although I don't know how much corpses will be over there, so maybe let's give a sniff before we leave. Let's see what's going on over here. Wow, nothing really to eat. Oh, over there is something, but that's the scary area. All right, not gonna worry about food. Let's go get water over at the Arches River, and then we'll kind of see what to do from there. What is that? Oh, another Cerato. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He looked a tiny bit bigger than me. Run! Don't know if he's chasing me. I thought it was a pig. I hear a pig. And, look to my left. It was not a pig. It was another Cerato. Well, I heard the pig, but I saw the Cerato. And since Ceratosauruses are cannibalistic, I am not going to trust anybody. I mean, this is also official servers, right? So you should never really trust anybody, no matter what species they are. Okay. This guy could track me, so let's just keep running around this hill. And hopefully we don't bump into that boar, because honestly, we're kind of probably still scared of the boar at this age. Yeah, the Cerato looked like probably, if I'm like, what, 30%, 37%, he was probably like 50% grown. Looked like his markings were, you know, the dark colors were fully coming in. I don't think he chased me, but we saw him over there. We just ran around this mountain, so he's to my right now. And the river should just be up here. I think that guy's got the same idea as me. Just kind of hang out in this area and you'll be safe. Ooh, sounds like there's a Bipiosaurus at the water's edge. That could be a tasty snack. I'm not too afraid of them even at my age right now. Okay, sniffing around for food. We see a lot of corpses. Water ahead of us where we're heading, and then there is diet to our east. But kind of far away, so we might have to head on over there, but let's just get water, see if we die to a dino. That's always like kind of a gamble now every time you go to the water. So let's drink up. We'll have snack time. I know you guys like snack time. And yeah, go from there, right? Okay, here we are at the water. We're gonna roll the die. Hopefully there's no Dinosuchuses. Otherwise, we are done for. But guys, this is snack time. Part of the video, we're asking what you are eating and drinking today in the video. What's your snack? What's your drink of choice? Carno here is having water. And I am having just some Gatorade. The Glacier Freeze flavor, which is like the light blue one. Pretty good. Not my favorite. Not my least favorite. But it is what it is. Looks like we survived the Dinosuchuses, which is always a good thing. Alright. Now we need to find food, and I want to see if that S diet is still over there. I wouldn't mind refilling on it, to be honest. Got plenty of food out west, which is where I do want to head. Okay, we're going to have to go close to this. I am not sure... I'm not sure about this. We're heading in the direction where people are, so a little bit more dangerous, but hey, you gotta find food, right? We are kind of getting to the age where we could fight Troodons. Even fully adult Troodons. It would be a fight. They'd be able to mess with us for sure, but... Okay. Yeah, that diet is really far. It's making me wonder if it's actually at the center of the map. But we'll head there. Oh, it's actually across the water. Okay. Always terrifying. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? No crocodiles, no crocodiles, no crocodiles, no crocodiles. I think we're safe. Awesome. Okay. Can hear Troodons out in the northwest. Not too worried about them right now. It's funny playing like the apex predator when you're really tiny, because you kind of feel like the prey item. Like, I don't really feel confident in fighting anything right now. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Over there is the center of the map, so that Troodon body, or whatever it is, I'm assuming it's Troodon, that S diet, It is actually where I do not want to go at all. Actually, well, maybe, hold on. That might just be the Arches River winding around. Let's take a closer look. I'm just going to be very, very careful. Okay, diet's getting closer. We are pretty much at Pteranodon Rocks is what I like to call this rock structure. So I don't know about this, guys. This is dangerous for sure. Super, super dangerous if people are hanging out in here. Oh, no, this is actually... Yes, okay. Yeah, this is the cave that connects... This is the beginning of the Arch River. This runs east and west. So, yes, that... All those markings over there, even though they're very close to me, they are actually, like, the center of the map. So I want to avoid that at all costs. That is definitely death for me. So, a bummer to run away from our diet. But yeah, you hear that? That is what I'm not going there for. That is a fully grown Deinosuchus just chilling over there, letting us know that he's there. Okay, so let's run back northwest a little bit. We're currently in between the Arch River and the, I always called it the Spiky River, but like the most northwestern river. And that northwestern area is just as popular as the center, to be honest. But it does have a lot of AI between like us and it. So hopefully we can get lucky. I mean, I could just hunt and kill anything, really, any AI I come across. But again, we're looking for diet. It's the name of the game. It's definitely a bit spooky out here, though. Look at our Ceratosaurus. Look at the orange boy. Look at him doing his thing. All right. We've got some bones over there, so I'm pretty sure that you see those two symbols. One of them means like a downed corpse, and another one means like a rotting corpse, which we can eat, because that rotting bone symbol I don't see as often. We are starting to see a lot of diets, but they're up in the scary direction. We might just have to do it, though. The hungrier I get, the riskier I'm going to have to be. Oh, wow, I just heard hipsies. You don't hear hipsies very often. Are they even on my diet? No, look at that. Hipsies are not on my diet. That's funny. I feel like hipsies are on most carnivore diets, but... Sarah gives no Fs about the hipsies. Alright, check it out. We are where I thought we were earlier when we were at that cave. This is what I call Pteranodon Rocks. There's a bunch of perching sites. We're like, you know, in a big cave, surrounded. Center is very close. We're still right next to it. Just a little west, which is why we're safe over here. Hoping these video guys that I can kind of let you guys, you know, kind of ride along with me, but also as I talk about what I'm doing, kind of gives you a better idea of like where to go, where not to go specifically, right? Where to stay safe and all that stuff. So this field that we're coming up across over here is the start of the Northwestern Zone, which is where a lot of people hang out. It's probably, I mean, honestly, I say like the center of the map is the most populated area, but honestly, this place is starting to kind of pop off, and it might end up honestly being like more popular than the center. Okay, there are tons of things we want to eat around here, though. Oh my god. Absolutely packed. Oh, there's even an S back behind us. Ugh. I wish I saw that when I was over there. Maybe that's the one we were trying to get at the center. Well, this is where danger time starts. I am about half grown, so I can kind of hold my own against a lot of things, but obviously not everything. Let's just kind of walk and sniff and keep an eye out. Actually, I think I got turned around just a tiny bit. This is center. This is straight up the center river. Yeah, because over there is like the little islands and stuff. So all those corpses are definitely in the center, which makes sense. So we actually want to go like north. Get away from all the chaos behind us. Now the main reason I don't want to cross that river and go over to the center is because the center has almost no forest. There's no down foliage for us to hide in. There's a few bushes, right? But when you hide in a bush, people know you're in that bush, right? So it's really hard to get away. So I want to stick to the forest because at any moment in the forest, you can kind of, you know, hide in bushes, get around some trees. Much harder to track people down in the forest than it is out in the open. Okay, this was the fields I was talking about earlier. This is the northwestern area. easy to get turned around here. But yes, there. Okay, there is the Northwestern River. Let's give a sniff in the bushes. See what we can smell out here. Look how cool we look, too. I love this pattern. Okay, we have down corpse over at the rocks where everybody hangs out. Is that really it, huh? Maybe everybody on this server currently is actually at center. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, we are 50% grown, so let's kind of risk it a little bit and get closer, kind of see what's going on over here. I would imagine there's some Troodon players. Oh, I hear something. I heard something and they stopped running, probably because they saw me. Might be some Troodons in the bushes somewhere. See if we can get a scent on any footprints. Where did you go? I definitely heard something. But they're playing smart. Yeah, no signs of whatever I heard. Something small ran by me, but I think he got away. Okay, there is food just ahead of me. But this is also back into Deinosuchus territory. And dinos are known for setting traps, putting out food, and waiting for other food to show up. Yeah, the food is like in the water, it looks like. Where is this thing? Yeah, it's in the water. Okay. Darn. I don't want to risk swimming around in there. Kind of shocked how empty the Northwest is right now. Does seem like the population on the server moved over to the center over there. Oh, but there's a few corpses I just saw. Yeah, there's a few things out over here on the northwestern area. Oh, there's a body over here. That's way safer. Let's go see what this one is. Ooh, I'm hearing Troodons. Troodons out here hunting. I'd love to gobble up a Troodon, but a bunch of Troodons would be kind of scary. I'm not trying to get jumped by a pack. Yeah, there's a bunch of corpses over here. They're pretty far, though. Looks like they're kind of by the arches. Again, we're between the Arch River and the Northwestern River currently, the Spiky River. Or the Sewer River. You can call it that, too. It's the one that has a sewer grate at the dead end, at the start. Especially because it used to be called Spiky River because of the actual like ending was a bunch of spiky rocks. What am I hearing? Definitely heard somebody talking just in the bushes over there, but there's a bunch of food over here. This seems easier to get. And at this point, I need diet, right? But I just need to fill up. Okay, back to the water, huh? Always scary. Is the food in the water again? Where is it? Where is the food? Don't tell me it's all in the river. That'd be annoying. Come on, man. Is it really in the water again? Also, look, there's a chunk of flesh. That usually means it's being carried by somebody. And it's moving right next to me. You guys see it on the compass? It's like where I'm looking. It's like right there. I wonder if that's a crocodile holding food. Which is intense. Oh, it just disappeared. Did they swallow it? Man, I don't know. Kind of scary. I definitely don't want to cross the river. Ah, starting to get scared though. I need food. I need food now. Alright, let's find whatever is making all this sound. I don't recognize the talking, the or whatever, but it might be a Troodon. But he's talking a lot, so we can find him. Ah. Get whatever this is. Hello, chicken. Nom nom nom. Food in the belly. Nice. Not a lot, though, to be honest. I'm also wondering if that sound I heard was actually just the chicken. Okay, we're gonna have to get a little bit more ballsy. I'm getting a little bit more hungry and thirsty, so I think we're gonna have to go back to this Northwestern River. Hear a baby Carno off in this direction. Given a broadcast, I don't know. I don't know if that's smart for him to do. Ooh, I hear a pig. That would be perfect to fill up on. Surely I'm big enough to kill a pig, right? I'm terrified of these pigs, I ain't gonna lie, but I am Ceratosaurus. Where is this guy? I hear you grunting. Aha, there he is. Let's get him. Two shot, nice. Nice and easy. Cool, so it's not our diet, but we will be able to fill up on this. Oh wow. We barely filled up on that. That's a little scary. We're getting to the point where we need a lot of food. Okay. That's nerve-wracking, honestly. I thought the pig would fill us pretty much to full. But I guess we are 53%, so yeah, we're getting to the point where we need a lot of sustenance. I think it's time for us to make our mark on the world. We gotta get out to where the people are. Alright, this is scary, because, you know, like I keep saying, we're at a kind of a popular spot here. But I'm gonna get water, because we need it. And it really does feel like rolling the dice every time you're playing the Isle. You just never quite know when a giant croc just happens to be right where you are. Luckily, these guys, the Ceratosaurus actually fills up on water pretty quick, which is nice. The galley took forever to fill up on water. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, kind of shocked nobody is here. These rocks in front of me are usually super popular. Oh, there's our diet. Yes. Okay, something died over here. We're gonna we're gonna cross the water, and I'm gonna do it right here because I don't know. This is where I want to take my luck, take my shot. All right, no crocs, no crocs, no crocs, no crocs, no crocs. Please, no crocs. Okay, I think we're good. I think we survived. Haha! Okay, let's go see whatever that was that died over here. It's just in front of us. We are at the rocks, man. We are at the spot. Oh, I hope this isn't across the river. I hope I don't have to cross the river again. Maybe? Yeah, it does look like we have to. Shoot. Okay. Well, there weren't any crocs last time. Oh, is it gonna be... Oh, don't tell me this S diet is in the ground, in the water again. Where is this? Where did he die? Oh. Oh, a little Troodon right there. Okay. Sure. I don't know how he died up here, but he did. I'll take it. Ah, so little diet, though. Or so little food. Guess that's the life of the Ceratosaurus now. We're gonna be hunting constantly. Another river crossing. But we good. Yeah, like, this is the rock people usually sit on. You know what I mean? People, like, hang out on this rock. They hang out on that rock. The one over there, too, in the shadows. Very strange to not see anybody. But look at that! That means daytime is on its way, which is exciting. Oh, this is risky. The classic fish on the side of the water. Can I grab this? Let's take this away. This is mine now. Pretty big fish, honestly. Big elite guy. Let's go ahead and drop this down and gobble it up. Food is food. Dang. Yeah, look at that, man. That almost did no food. Rough. Alright, sniffing around. Does seem to be a few corpses back where we came from. But I'm going to probably head towards center, if I'm honest. Just seems to be where everybody is. And where everybody is, while it is dangerous, it is going to have the food I need. Haven't really seen many AI besides that boar and that chicken I killed, but you guys saw how little food they actually gave me. So I think at this point, like, we need to kill a player, right? Or at least eat a corpse of a player. So yeah, while it's risky, I am 60% grown, so I'm starting to be, you know, at least sub-adult. It's risky, but let's get on over to the center. Look at that beautiful morning. Gorgeous. And no bitrate error. No pixelation. I was having issues with the sun making my recordings look horrible for the first few videos, but it should be a lot better now. You can also start to really see our skin coming in. I've got all that orange coming in on my head. The male display. Very cool. It's only going to get more prominent the further we grow. Alright guys, here is the cross. Well guys, my computer crashed. Like I was mentioning, I'm having some issues with it overheating. So this wasn't the Isle's fault this time, but it was still in the same Isle session as all these other crashes and waiting to get in the queue and stuff. So I'm in the queue again. It's been another half hour. It's been long enough that I've Door Dashed Five Guys burgers, so I guess we can have snack time number 2. I've got a Simply Lemonade and a Five Guys bacon cheeseburgers with onions. Pretty solid. No lettuce though. No rabbit food. Anyway, I died right where you saw me, right? So I died right at the river's edge. So I don't really know what's gonna happen when I load in. I don't want to call the episode if I die, but I will if I log in here and we're dead. Just kind of the reality with this game is if you crash, like this easily could have been an Isle crash, right? This easily could have been a server crash. It was my computer crashing, so it's not on the Isle, but the idea is still kind of there, right? So we'll see whenever I get in here. I've been stuck on under 10 for a while. Hey, there's number 3. Let's wait and see what happens. All right, guys. It took 5 minutes to go from 4 to 1, but here we go. Survey says, am I alive? Aw, man, that is so frustrating. Oh, I've been at this for like 3 hours too, trying just to play the Ceratosaurus, man. Ugh. All right, guys. Well, I've said this a few times, but I just post the reality here on this channel. You know, good and bad, and this is honestly part of the Isle experience. Losing your character to crashes, losing your character to server wipes, losing your character to just weird, unnecessary reasons, right? Maybe even log out legitimately, and then when you log back in, your guy's gone. So I don't know if it just didn't remember my character. I don't know if somebody killed me while I was standing there, you know, because it takes like 3 or 4 minutes when you stand there, when you disconnect. So frustrating. So, you know. I keep it real here on this channel is what I like to say. Good and bad. So hopefully you guys enjoyed up until now. It really bothers me because I feel like we were just about to get into a fight. So leaving off like this does suck. So I apologize for that. But really I feel like most of this frustration is actually on the Isle side, not really on my side. Even though it was my computer crashing again. It could have been server. It could have been the game crashing. So many annoying things could happen. Not to mention that I have to play on this one server because it's the only one with a queue for some reason, which I don't really understand why they don't all have queues. So yeah, I'm very frustrated at this game, guys. It's super hard to get into a server that has good ping that isn't like one of the 2 servers I play on. Which is Isle Evrima. Isle Evrima seems to be the only one. And even that one crashes all the time. So this game's doing a lot, but it's still got so many, I'm just going to be frank with you, fucking annoying situations that make playing this game super frustrating. And I can't even tell you how many times I've sat down to record a video here on the Isle for you guys, and simply something like this happened, and I just said, screw it, and I went over and played Path of Titans and uploaded Path of Titans. So I'm going to have a review coming out soon. that compares to the Isle and Path of Titans, you better believe I'm going to talk about all these annoying things that the Isle has, just simply trying to get into the game, trying to stay in the game, trying to make the time worthwhile in the game. Yeah, it is what it is. Again, sorry to... I would much rather post like happy, uplifting videos, right? Where everything goes well, we get in a fight, it's fun, I'm laughing, and it's joyful. But like I said, I keep things real on this channel, and even when I get really, really annoying situations like this, I've got 3-4 hours of footage. Like I'm gonna cut that down and give it to you guys. And this is the Ceratosaurus experience, right? It includes crashes. It includes losing your character. It includes 3-4 hours waiting for servers to get in and then just losing your character, hiding in the bush and not really seeing anybody, right? I think I played well. Like, we got our Ceratosaurus to about 60%. I think it would have been fine. We probably would have bumped into somebody there around center of the map. I either would have gotten a fight and won, which would have given us a good diet, and we would have been fine all the way up to like 80, 90, 100% growth, right? Or I would have gotten to a fight and died, and that would have been enjoyable as well. Anything besides just having the game crash or your computer crash and losing all of this. Also, on that note, I think because it crashed, I have to repair the broken file from OBS, and so I don't know if the footage you've been watching is actually as good as it could be. So, makes me want to, like, you know, I feel like Homer Simpson in The Isle's Bart Simpson, and I just like reach out and choke him. It's like, why, you little, you know? It's like, come on, work with me, man. So frustrating. All right, guys. Well, this was my video on the Ceratosaurus. I may try to do it again in the future, probably with a friend. I don't know if I'll sit down and do this solo again because, like I said, it seems to be a waste of time. It's just... it doesn't respect your time a lot of the time, the Isle, which is why I would love to play a Deinosuchus, but I haven't played a Deinosuchus in about a year because I don't know if I get 4 hours out of the 6 hours of growth and lose it all for something out of my control, right? The game, computer, the server. There's those are 3 elements that can make you lose a creature, which is not what you want, right? I want to lose my character because I didn't find food. I want to lose my character because another creature killed me, right? None of the other, like, meta reasons, right? So again, I apologize for posting something that isn't as uplifting, isn't as enjoyable, and I'm going kind of on a rant here at the end, but I hope you guys understand this is genuinely part of the Isle experience. I've dealt with stuff like this for years with this game, and when I compare it to other games, like, Path of Titans specifically, when I crash in Path of Titans, no big deal. I'll log back in, bada bing, bada boom. It might, my character stands there, I think, for 2 minutes when you just force quit. Instead of like 3 or 4 that they do here in the Isle. So it makes sense that somebody killed me, which is most likely what happened, right? But it also could have just been the server, the official servers doesn't remember my creature. I've had that before too, when I disconnect and just, doesn't remember. So again, I apologize, but I keep things real. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to let you guys go watch someone else's video on the Ceratosaurus who probably didn't have as much, or probably did have issues, but just dealt with it, I've been dealing with it too, and I'm just going to show you what we content creators here on the Isle have to deal with, which is some bullshit, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, let me know what more you want to see from the channel, and besides all of this nonsense that happened on the end of this video and throughout the past 4 or 5 hours of my life trying to record this, besides all that, I have been Jay, guys, and I do hope you guys have a good rest of your day. But until next time, peace out.